Okay, now we're going to review factoring, okay? So there's no equal sign to worry about equals 0, so that's good, okay? So then what do I have to do before I can check? GCF. What, is there a GCF on this one? Uh-huh. If the first one's negative, then that's my GCF, okay, or part of my GCF. So I'm going to divide everything by a negative. That's why it's going to change to plus 10 and plus 16, because two negatives make a positive. Okay? Do I want to know what A equals? No, because the word solve's not in the instructions, right? So my answer is going to be an equation in factored form. Okay? So to get that, I'm going to set up my regular box or extra box? Yeah, regular box. And I'm going to add to the middle number and multiply to the last number. Okay, so raise your hand if you get it. I need two numbers that add to 10 but multiply to 16. Maya? Yeah, 8 and 2. Okay, now those are my A's. Now I'm going to take out a greatest common factor in each row and column. So what does the first row have in common? Good. Second row? First column? Good. And second column? Good. So my answer is A plus 2 times A plus 8. Is that my answer? Don't forget the GCF I took out at the beginning is still part of the factored form. So that negative I took out at the beginning. Okay, I want you to try number 9 real quick. Okay? Try number 9 real quick. All right, I'm going to show it so you can check your answers. N plus 4 times N plus 4 or N plus 4 squared? Who got it? Can I see? Oh, like everybody, yay. Okay, let's do the next one. Now, first, normally I think the easiest way to tell if it's factored form is if there's two parentheses. But there is every once in a while where there's like an exception to that. So like when the factors are the same, this is still factored form. But there's only one parenthesis because the factors are the same, okay? So just be careful, all right? Now, let's look at 10. 10 is a little different. Why is the 10 a little different? Yeah, because there's a 5 and I can't get rid of it. It's not a greatest common factor, right? So my box is going to be exactly the same, okay? Okay. Yeah. Okay, sorry. Now, everything is the same in my puzzle and in my box until I get to the second part of my puzzle. Anybody remember the one thing I have to do that's different when I can't get rid of the 5? Zaxon. Multiply what? Yeah, I have to multiply to first times last. So my two numbers are going to be 18 and 45. Okay, so let me know if you think you got the numbers. Anybody think they got the numbers?
3 and 15.
3 and 15. Good. Okay. Okay, so 3b, 15b. Then I pull out my greatest common factor. That first row is b. Second row is 3. First column, what is the GCF for the first column? Anyone? There we go, 5b. And second column? Just 3, good. Now this time that 5 stays in the parentheses because unlike the GCF in 8, it was in the box. Okay, so we're just reviewing all our different types of factoring. Okay, now number 11, ones like number 11 are ones you guys will get wrong a lot, but they're so much easier than the others. Okay, thank you. So let's look here. If I do what I'm supposed to do first, which is take out a GCF, is there a GCF? Maybe not a number, but there's a GCF. X, yeah. Notice that when I take out that GCF, is there a squared anymore? No. So guess what? I'm done. Factoring is to get rid of the squared. So if by taking out the GCF it got rid of the squared, then I'm done. It's factored. No box needed. This is another example of one of the factored forms that only has one parenthesis because the GCF was just one term, so I didn't need the second parenthesis, but it's still factored form because it's still two variables being multiplied together. Okay? Is there any questions about factored